Hey everybody, this is Marissa of Grow in the Flow, and I'm popping in here today to demonstrate for you an empowered tarot reading. We had a very strong message come through today via the Tarot Tuesday and the Music Oracles, and I wanted to use that to show you how I read tarot cards in a way that is meant to empower you and assist you in connecting with your own intuition and inner knowing. So on my Instagram page, I have today's reading. I have a reel that shows the actual shuffling and drawing of these cards and the song and messages that have come through. And whenever I do these readings, I always call in whatever guides I'm connecting with, as well as incorporating any crystals, healing energy sprays. These are the beautiful healing energy sprays from Amanda Ellis. I'm going to have her website below. I always bring in Archangel Sandalphon for my music oracles readings because he is the Archangel of music. And once these messages came through so strongly today and I decided to sit down and make this video, I also invited in the energy of Archangel Michael for the communication and safety, for protection, because I wanted to be able to convey this message to you that is coming through so strongly. And then, of course, Archangel Uriel, who is the Archangel of loving service and light. This is a beautiful spray, especially when we're talking about our work in the world, which is what has come up today through these cards and the angel numbers that stepped forward as well. So I just kind of want to give you an idea of how I read because I'm going to be sharing a healing intro video that I posted on my YouTube page. And when I do that, I'm going to also let people know that I am offering empowered tarot readings. So this is just kind of an idea of the way I read. Of course, your reading would be personalized to you. We can tap into all different areas of life, any specific concerns you're having, or if you're just looking to have a general reading. The readings are 30 minutes long, and we get to have an altar set up like this where I intuitively tap into which decks to use for your reading. I can put together a custom spread for you, and I'll also bring in whatever energy sprays, crystals, and other altar elements I feel called to bring in to connect with you intuitively. So this message here is a message for the collective. So this is tapping into the collective energy. It's going to apply to many people in various ways, but I think that you'll find that some of this is going to resonate because these messages have really been coming through, especially around the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords was actually the inspiration for the healing intro video that I'm going to be sharing later today. It's also on my YouTube page. And it's all about releasing and letting go and moving forward into healing. So when this beautiful artist came up today, Kate Bush, and I was looking for the song that was going to fit with these cards that came up, I knew it was going to be this woman's work, which is an amazing song. When I pulled it up, I could see that it jumped out to me that the song was released on February 8th, 1988, which of course was yesterday's date, which is when I pulled these cards. So February 8th of 2021, of course. But being that it was very synchronistic, whenever that happens, when I get signs from Spirit, it's an alert to me to take notice. And so I decided to head over to my favorite angel number site, which is Joanne's Sacred Scribes. I'll put her website below as well, to tap into that energy of what was the 2888 saying in regards to this reading as well. So we're going to go over each of those aspects. But the first stop here was on the Eight of Pentacles, which of course, Pentacles represent the material world, earthly things, wealth, abundance, safety, security, all of those things that secure our place in the world in that way. And of course, the Eight of Pentacles is talking about work, diligently working at a craft. And so there's something here that you have been wanting to create, some work that you've been looking to do. You may be well underway. You may have just begun. Here we see, it's like these are like a list of tasks that are coming across. All these things that you're wanting to create or that you have created that you're wanting to bring out into the world. And there's an element of a challenge sometimes with remembering that that takes patience. It takes perseverance. It takes diligence to continue to work away and hone your skills, your craft, whatever that may be. And it may also be that whatever you're doing right now, you may not be satisfied with that. You know, there's an aspect of other people's expectations. Other people think that you should be doing certain things, and perhaps you found yourself engaging in stuff that you really don't want to be doing. And so this is an invitation today for us to take a look at what it is that we want to do, that work in the world. And it's giving us, charting us this course, this pathway forward. Here we are with the Six of Swords, moving on to this pathway forward that's going to bring us over to the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. So the Six of Swords, swords representing thoughts, mental, very cerebral. It can represent clarity, things coming in, but very often, and here in the Six of Swords, we're carrying thoughts, beliefs, patterns of behavior perhaps, that in this aspect I'm feeling are kind of weighing you down. You know, anything heavy that you're carrying, you're trying to move forward, and yet you're trying to lug all this stuff with you, and it's just not serving you. And so the Six of Swords has been inviting us to consider taking each of those thoughts, those beliefs, those limiting beliefs, patterns of behavior, expectations of others, lower vibrational energies such as worries, anxieties, fears, regrets, anything that we're carrying that's heavy, and lifting them up off this boat and dropping them overboard and allowing them to gently float away so that we can move forward with grace and ease. And so this just flowed so nicely when we look at what it is, what's this work that you're looking to do. And it could be taking a course, learning a new skill, just something new that you want to try. It can even be just work that you want to do in your home. Renovations, improvements, you know, any type of work where you are using not only your unique gifts and talents, but your passion. You're feeling ignited and able to put that into your work, which motivates you and fuels you to continue going. But the other message here is to know that everybody is moving at their own pace. And so there is no reason for you to feel that other people have passed you by, opportunities have passed you by. There's already enough people doing that work. Somebody else can do it better than you. That is all the stuff that needs to go overboard, okay? Because each one of us is bringing our own unique gifts and talents into this work. And that's been one of the amazing things for myself personally, ever since I have started on this journey within the last 6 months or so of starting a blog, starting an Instagram page, engaging with all of you, and just being blown away by your creativity, your wisdom, everything that you have to share and contribute in so many beautiful ways has just been so inspiring to me. And now it's culminated into my having a YouTube channel and getting ready to offer these empowered tarot readings where you would receive your custom reading with a private link here with a video much like this that will go through a personal message for you. And so that feels great, but it's a lot of work, and it's a process, and it's not to be rushed, and it's something to continue to persevere at, you know, and also make mistakes, need to improve processes. That's all information gathering. You know, let's say that, you know, this is something that you've picked up that you were working on and you had to put it down for a while. You had to move on to something else. You know, you've kind of put that on a back burner. That's okay. You know, this is all good here. And so what was really beautiful about this trajectory here is that lightening our load, letting go of all this stuff that we've been carrying, paves this way forward to the beautiful Nine of Pentacles, where she is absolutely in her element. She's in her beautiful garden, surrounded by the abundance, the blessings. She has tamed this bird of prey. And I see this bird of prey as any number of things that you're needing to overcome, whether it be your own fears, your own doubts, things that are sort of talking heads, things that are coming in for you that are preventing you from being in your element, in your garden, that is uniquely yours. And so this card is just such a beautiful depiction of really coming into fruition. All of the hard work, all of the seeds that have been planted, coming into fullness here and being realized in the Nine of Pentacles. So when I saw the angel number 2888 coming out, I knew that it was going to apply here. And so no surprise when I took a look at the interpretations of this angel number 2888, sure enough, that number, it encourages you to review your life with total honesty and consider the areas in which you're not being true to yourself and be ready to change them. So here's where we're at. We're on the boat and we're looking at what we packed, what we're bringing with us, and what's there room for and what's got to go. So, choose to do what you genuinely want to do rather than acting out of guilt or obligation to another or other people, expectations, etc. And make your choices and take actions that empower you and embrace your uniqueness. So again, your gifts that are uniquely yours. You want to be open-minded, be open to feedback and information, perspectives from others, but ultimately it's your own intuition and your inner knowing when it comes to making decisions for yourself. So that was one of the primary messages of this angel number that's coming through here, in addition to the idea that you may be having this urge to begin a new career. And I would even add that it's something that is a spirit-led business or something that is coming from a place of passion within you that is using, again, your unique talents and skills. So this angel number can also suggest that it's time for you to begin or expand on your spiritual-based practice or profession, or it might even be, again, a hobby or just a passion project. Anything that is heart-centered service from within. And so that's where Archangel Uriel is coming in to help guide us for the loving service and light. So it's showing us the way forward when we're following our heart, and it creates for us this course that leads us to this beautiful garden. And so, it is also reminding us that we're protected, which I always think of that in this card. You see, not only do you see the figure here that's cloaked, but there's like a small child next to them, and then you see this person that is behind paddling, steering the boat. This is your protection. Whatever you're calling on, knowing that you have angels, guides, your higher self, the universe that you call upon for guidance and support, is to know that you can right the ship. All is well. And it's just a matter of continually doing the work, evaluating what works, what's not working, making adjustments, and moving forward. And so some of the other aspects of angel number 2888 that came in here as well was, again, encouraging you to remember that everyone is unique and has their own paths to travel, lessons to learn, and that everyone has something special to offer the world. We all have our own soul mission to fulfill. So again, any of that talk that's telling you that you're not good enough, that somebody else is already doing it, that's what we're throwing overboard. And when we have that shift in our perspective, then we're able to see how, we're following what lights us up. And when we do that, it automatically will end up showing you the next step. Even if you can't see it today, you're having that faith and that trust that you are divinely guided forward. The last part of the angel number was a reminder that the energy that you send out is returned to you. So when we're thinking of it in terms of like a ripple effect in the water here, is that when you are coming from that higher vibrational, heart-centered place of just creating because you love it and because you want to be of service, that is going to reverberate out into the world and be reflected in your sharing your gifts, sharing your blessings, and having them come back full circle to you as well. So it was a really beautiful message that came through the angel number and culminated so nicely with these cards that came in today. So I wanted to share them just to give you an idea of how an empowered tarot reading works. And again, when we read for you, it's going to be about 30 minutes. It's going to be customized to your concerns, your questions, your inquiries, and we're going to bring in some different decks, as well as other altar elements to really tap into your higher knowing, to your higher self and intuition. And I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. I encourage you, if you haven't already, to follow me on Instagram at @GrowInTheFlow. I'll have the handle here down below. I have weekly posts that I put in, including the Tarot Tuesday, which is a lot of fun. I love this Music Oracles deck. There's so many great artists in there. And we like to see, what does the tarot put with the card? We get the artist, then we shuffle the cards, we see what tarot cards come up, and sure enough, there's always a song, and with that song comes a collective message. So I'd like to thank you so much for your time. If you liked my video, please like it and subscribe. I will be doing more videos at some point. For now, I've been using the channel to post the private unlisted links to your custom readings. But if you have any questions, please reach out to me on my website that is below or through Instagram. But I thank you so much. I'm wishing you all the best and sending you many blessings. Take care.